Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. In the boundless tapestry of existence, where time weaves its intricate patterns, we often find ourselves entwined in threads of yesterdays and tomorrows. The echoes of the past and the whispers of the future incessantly call to us, pulling our minds into a dance of memories and anticipations. But what if, for a moment, we paused? What if we allowed ourselves to simply be here, in this very instant? The essence of life, in all its beauty and mystery, unfolds in the now. It's in the gentle caress of the breeze, in the soft murmur of the flowing river, and in the silent gaze between beings where true life resides. When we allow ourselves to be fully present, we are not merely observers of life, but active participants, dancing with every moment, every sensation, every breath. Imagine, if you will, a river. The water that has flowed past is gone, and the water that is to come is not yet here. What we have is that single, ever-changing moment of the water that is here and now. Our lives, much like the river, are in a perpetual state of flow, and it's in that flow where life truly happens. So, as we navigate through the myriad experiences of our existence, let us remember that the true depth of life is not found in the shadows of the past or the light of the future. It is discovered here in the present, in the eternal now, where every beat of the heart, every ripple of thought, and every breath is a dance with the cosmos. In this understanding, we find not just mindfulness, but a profound connection, a unity with the very essence of life. And in this unity, we discover that every moment is a precious gift, a fleeting yet eternal miracle in the endless dance of existence. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world, above, below, and across, unhindered, without ill will, without enmity. In the infinite expanse of the cosmos, where stars twinkle with ancient light and galaxies dance in celestial harmony, there exists a boundless energy that permeates through every atom, every particle of existence. This energy, this universal force, is love. It's an unbridled, uncontained essence that flows through us, around us, and within us. Imagine, if you will, that you are not merely a vessel for love, but its very source. From you, love radiates in all directions, above, below, and across, touching everything in its path. It doesn't choose where to flow. It doesn't decide which entities are worthy of its warmth. It simply is, and it simply flows. In this boundless radiance of love, there is no room for ill will or enmity, for love, in its truest form, knows no opposition, no resistance. It embraces all, it accepts all, and it uplifts all. When we allow ourselves to become conduits for this universal love, we find that our own beings are uplifted, our spirits elevated, and our understanding deepened. The world, with all its myriad forms and countless beings, becomes not separate from us, but a part of us, an extension of our own being. And in this unity, compassion flows naturally, effortlessly. It becomes not an act, but a state of being, a continuous, eternal expression of our deepest self. So let us strive not to practice compassion, but to be compassion, to be love. Let us dissolve the barriers that divide us and embrace the boundless, eternal energy that connects us all. In this connection, we find not just compassion, but a profound unity, a oneness with all of existence. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. In the grand, intricate weave of our existence, where every moment is a stitch, every day a pattern, there lies a subtle yet profound thread that binds it all together, gratitude. It is not merely an emotion, a fleeting response to kindness, but rather a perpetual state of being, a gentle acknowledgement of every stitch, every pattern in our tapestry of life. Envision, if you will, a tree. With its roots deeply embedded in the earth and branches reaching towards the heavens, it stands firm, yet ever growing. Each day it absorbs a little more, reaches a bit higher, and provides shade and sustenance to those who seek it. It doesn't lament the days when the sun doesn't shine or when the rains don't fall. It simply exists, gratefully receiving whatever nourishment life provides. In our own lives, every moment, every experience, whether bathed in joy or soaked in sorrow, is a drop of nourishment, an opportunity for growth. Some days, the learning might be abundant, while on others it might be scarce. Yet each drop, each tiny lesson is a gift, a precious contribution to our ever-expanding being. Gratitude, therefore, becomes a gentle bow to every moment, a silent thank you to every experience, and a serene acceptance of every lesson. It is the recognition that every day, whether it brings a storm or a rainbow, contributes to our growth, shapes our being, and enriches our journey. So let us rise, not just with the sun, but with a heart full of thanks. Let us embrace every moment, every lesson, with open arms and a grateful spirit, for in gratitude we find not just joy, but a deep, resonating peace, a knowing that every drop, every stitch is a perfect part of our beautiful, boundless tapestry of life. A jug filled drop by drop, in the gentle embrace of existence, where every moment is a delicate drop in the boundless ocean of time, there lies a profound simplicity, a quiet, unspoken wisdom that permeates through every aspect of our being. Patience, it is not merely a practice, not merely an act of restraint, but a deep, resonating understanding that every drop, every moment, is a necessary part of the whole. Picture, if you will, a tranquil garden. In it, a jug under a slow dripping tap, each drop contributing slowly and steadily to the volume within. The jug does not yearn for hastiness, does not desire to be filled all at once. It simply remains steadfast and patient, allowing each drop to bring it closer to fullness. In our own lives, each moment, each experience is a precious drop, slowly filling our jugs of wisdom, of understanding. The journey to fullness, to enlightenment, is not a race, not a frantic dash towards an imagined finish line. It is a gradual, gentle process where every drop, every moment is acknowledged, appreciated, and allowed its rightful place. Patience, therefore, becomes not a passive waiting, but an active, mindful participation in the gradual unfolding of our own becoming. It is a gentle acknowledgement that every experience, whether it brings joy or sorrow, clarity or confusion, is a necessary part of our journey towards fullness. So let us embrace patience, not as a burden, but as a friend, guiding us gently towards a deeper understanding, a fuller existence. Let us allow each drop, each moment, to fill us slowly and steadily, knowing that with every drop we are becoming, we are unfolding into our fullest, truest self. Understanding is the heartwood of well-spoken words. In the lush forest of our interactions, where words flutter like leaves in the wind, there exists a sturdy, unwavering core that grounds our expressions and communications. Understanding. It is not merely the comprehension of words and meanings, but a deep, resonating connection that transcends the spoken and enters the realm of the felt. Envision for a moment a mighty tree in the midst of a verdant forest. Its leaves, vibrant and numerous, whisper to the world with every gust of wind. Yet, at its core, the heartwood, silent and steadfast, provides strength and stability, allowing the whispers to dance freely in the breeze. In our dialogues and discourses, words like leaves may flutter, may dance, may convey the melodies of our thoughts and feelings. However, it is understanding the silent, sturdy heartwood that provides them with depth, with substance, with sincerity. It is understanding that transforms mere words into bridges of connection, into pathways of mutual respect and empathy. Understanding, therefore, is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a heartfelt, genuine engagement with the essence of the words spoken. It is the ability to see beyond the surface, to hear beyond the sounds, and to feel beyond the emotions expressed. It is to touch and be touched by the silent, unspoken core of genuine communication. So, let us strive to cultivate understanding, to become not just speakers of words, but conveyors of heartfelt communication. Let us allow our words to be grounded in the sturdy heartwood of understanding, enabling them to dance freely, yet meaningfully in the vast forest of human connection. If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way. In the boundless field of human connection, where seeds of kindness are sown and harvested, there blossoms a gentle yet potent force that nurtures and sustains our collective spirit, generosity. It is not merely an act of giving, but a profound realization that in sharing, we are not diminishing, but rather amplifying our collective abundance. Gently immerse your thoughts into a table laden with nourishment, surrounded by beings of all walks of life. Each individual brings something to the table, be it a loaf of bread, a bowl of fruit, or a jug of water. As they share, the table does not become emptier, but rather it becomes richer, more diverse, and more abundant. In our own lives, every act of generosity, every moment of sharing is a seed sown in the field of collective well-being. The power of giving is not in the act itself, but in the realization that our well-being is intrinsically connected to the well-being of others. When we share, we acknowledge this connection, we nurture it, and we allow it to flourish. Generosity, therefore, becomes a celebration, a joyous acknowledgement of our interconnectedness and interdependence. It is the understanding that our own fulfillment is deeply intertwined with the fulfillment of others. It is the recognition that every act of kindness, every moment of sharing, enriches not just the receiver but the giver as well. So, let us embrace generosity, not as a duty but as a joy, as a heartfelt expression of our deep intrinsic connection to one another. Let us realize that every act of giving is a celebration of our collective abundance, a recognition of our shared humanity, and a step towards a richer, more connected existence. Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When words are both true and kind, they can change our world. In the vast expanse of our interactions, where words flutter like delicate butterflies, carrying the nectar of our thoughts and feelings, there lies a profound, often underestimated power, the power of kind speech. It is not merely the articulation of pleasant words, but a deep, resonating vibration that can touch, move, and transform the very core of our being. Allow yourself to ponder a gentle breeze caressing the petals of a blooming flower. The breeze does not force the petals to move. It simply touches them with such softness, such gentleness, that they cannot help but dance. Similarly, our words, when imbued with kindness and truth, can touch the souls of others, inviting them to dance in the gentle breeze of heartfelt communication. In our dialogues, every word, every utterance carries within it the potential to either uplift or shatter, to heal or to woo. Kind speech, therefore, becomes not just a choice, but a responsibility, a conscious commitment to be the gentle breeze that caresses, uplifts, and nurtures the blossoming flowers within each of us. Kind speech is not merely an external expression, but a reflection of our internal state. When our words are both true and kind, they become not just sounds, but vibrations, resonating with the universal harmony of compassion, understanding, and love. They have the power to bridge divides, to heal wounds, and to illuminate the darkest corners of our collective existence. So, let us endeavor to speak not just with our mouths, but with our entire being, to convey not just words, but the deep, resonating vibrations of kindness and truth. let us remember that our words have the power to change our world, and let us choose with every utterance to be the gentle breeze that nurtures, uplifts, and heals. You only lose what you cling to. In the boundless journey of our existence, where experiences flow like a ceaseless river, there lies a subtle yet transformative art that can liberate us from the shackles of our attachments, the art of letting go. It is not merely a detachment from our desires, but a profound understanding that in the grip of our clenching, we bind not the things we hold, but ourselves. Visualize, if you will, a leaf gently floating atop a serene river. It does not cling to the water that passes beneath it, nor does it resist the current that guides its path. It simply allows itself to be carried, to be guided, to be free. In our own lives, our attachments, our clingings, often become the chains that bind us, that constrict our freedom and cloud our joy. The things we hold, whether they be material possessions, relationships, or outcomes, are transient, ever changing, ever flowing. When we cling, we attempt to stagnate the river of life, to hold in place what is inherently impermanent. Letting go, therefore, becomes an embrace of life's inherent fluidity, a harmonious dance with the ever-changing, ever-flowing nature of existence. It is the realization that in our clinging we suffer, and in our letting go we find freedom. It is the understanding that we do not possess the moments, the experiences of our lives, but rather we are a part of them, a participant in their transient beauty. So let us learn to let go, to release our grip and allow life to flow. Let us be like the leaf gently floating atop the river, allowing ourselves to be carried by the current of existence, to be guided by the flow of life. In this letting go, we find not loss, but liberation, not sorrow, but joy, and not bondage, but boundless freedom. Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. In the vast, undulating terrains of our journey, where peaks of joy and valleys of challenge interweave, there emerges a silent, steadfast force that propels us forward through every crest and trough: persistence. It is not merely a physical endurance, but a gentle, unwavering flame that burns within, illuminating our path even in the darkest of times. Imagine, if you will, a solitary traveler traversing through dense forests, scaling lofty peaks, and navigating desolate deserts. The path is arduous, the journey taxing, yet within the traveler burns a quiet, unextinguishable flame, guiding them forward, illuminating even the darkest paths. In our own lives, the journey is seldom linear, seldom without challenge or strife. We encounter obstacles, traverse difficult terrains, and navigate through periods of darkness and despair. Yet, it is persistence, the quiet flame within, that guides us, that propels us forward, even when the path is obscure. Persistence, therefore, becomes not just a physical endurance, but a spiritual journey, a deep, resonating acknowledgement that the path, with all its challenges and obstacles, is an intrinsic part of our journey towards victory. It is the understanding that every step, every challenge overcome, is a triumph, a celebration of our indomitable spirit. So let us embrace persistence, not as a burden, but as a beacon, a gentle flame that illuminates our path and guides us forward. Let us recognize that it is through endurance, through the unwavering commitment to our journey, that we find not just victory, but a profound, resonating wisdom born from the paths we have traversed and the challenges we have overcome. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. In the boundless cosmos of our existence, where external phenomena perpetually ebb and flow, there resides a serene, immutable sanctuary that emanates an eternal tranquility, peace. It is not merely an absence of discord, but a profound, intrinsic state that permeates our being, irrespective of the external circumstances that envelop us. Visualize, if you will, a tranquil lake, its surface undisturbed by the chaotic world around it. Beneath the surface, in its depths, there exists a perpetual calm, untouched and unswayed by the tempests that may rage above. It remains always a sanctuary of serenity amidst the chaos. In our own lives, peace is not a destination to be sought in the external world, not a condition to be negotiated through circumstances or acquisitions. It is, instead, a state to be discovered, nurtured and realized within our own being. The tempests of life, with all their turbulence and tumult, cannot disturb the peace that resides in our depths, unless we permit them entry. Peace, therefore, becomes a journey inward, a gentle exploration into our own depths, into the serene sanctuary that resides within us all. It is the realization that our tranquility is not contingent upon the conditions of the external world, but is an intrinsic quality of our true nature. So let us embark on this inward journey. Let us dive into our own depths and discover the peace that has always been, that will always be a part of us. Let us realize that true peace is not sought but uncovered, not pursued but realized within our own being. And in this realization, we find not just tranquility, but a profound, resonating freedom from the tempests of the external world. In the gentle caress of shared wisdom and exploration, dear friends, our spirits have danced together through words and reflections, weaving a delicate tapestry of interconnected thoughts and insights. With a heart brimming with gratitude, I extend a warm thank you for allowing these words to gently touch your being, to plant seeds of contemplation and understanding within the fertile grounds of your consciousness. As we momentarily part ways, carry with you a wish, a silent prayer for peace and love to ever illuminate your path and those of your fellow travelers. If these words have found a home within you, I invite you to continue this journey with us. Subscribe, and together, let us explore further the boundless landscapes of wisdom and compassion ever unfolding in our collective journey.